I'd like to first start by thanking Bob and all the things that he and the team over at Shepherd Heart is doing for the hunger and the food situation in Waco and in our community. It makes it very easy to get involved, and our team likes to win, and winning the trophy is what it's all about. So we were able to really go out and excel and have some great results, and that it makes us all very excited to be contributing to such a good cause. We donated over 2,500 food items this year and had cash contributions from the company over $6,000, and I believe our total cash that was contributed to the food pantry on behalf of Pantry was something in excess of $8,000. So that buys a lot of food, and it makes us feel real good to be a part of that and to generate that kind of enthusiasm.
We see the need in the community more than maybe a lot of other people do. We're on the backside of it. We have a lot of people that are coming to us and asking us to help them with food for feeding kids during the summer. And that's the whole point of this particular competition, to be able to serve children during the summer. And what they've done is just huge. It's just huge because of our buying power. I can buy a lot of food a lot cheaper than you can at the store. And with what the food that was donated and the money that's been donated, this is just, and I'm just thankful and grateful for these guys because they do such a great job. They do it at Christmas time for our kids. They do it in the springtime for the kids. And that just makes me feel good that we're doing something that's useful for the community.
Well, I think the hunger crisis and food scarcity issue is all over. I mean, we see it in Waco. We see people I know from here and seeing on Bob's website, on the Shepherd's Heart website, about how many food units that they put out, how much demand there is. It's very obvious that there is a problem. I think what's great about what they're doing is they're not trying to just put a Band-Aid on it and solve the shortage part. They're trying to change people's lives in the form of the education part, getting into schools and the after school new additions that they put into place to try to get people to where they can go out and support themselves now. They're not relying on a food pantry for the basic food needs.
Who knows what your donation could go to? I say this all the time. The kids that we're feeding in these schools today could end up being the leaders of businesses and organizations in this community 20 years from now. So being able to participate in something now is going to provide dividends to the community over the next several decades. So it's so important for us to be part of that. Yeah. Winning a trophy is so important. We do love winning. We really do. We'll display this trophy proudly for the next year. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is really that we are contributing to the Waco community and allowing kids to be able to eat and sustain themselves through the summer and making that contribution.
What I like about what we've done here with Van Tran and the other businesses, we've got people that care about giving back to the community. And what we do, we're just in the hub in the middle of this. You give it to us, we give it to them. And you're right about how important it is to feed these kids because they're our future. And the thing of it is we've got over 9,000 kids that are at the poverty level or below in our community. That during the summer months, it's typical for children not to get a whole lot of food. And when they go back to school in the fall, there's a dip in what they bring back from the previous year. And they have to spend time bringing them back up. And what we're hoping to be able to do is shorten that gap so we can have kids that haven't lost their cognitive skills because they're getting the right kind of food.